You think you can do a lot better than Cornell? Oh my god. Aloha, it's Katie, and today I'm doing a very highly requested video. A few weeks ago, I asked you guys to assume something about me, and I told you guys to be really judgmental, just be really harsh, put it all out there. We got some good stuff today. If you're wondering where I am, it looks like I could be in Greece or something. I'm actually at Emory University in Atlanta, Georgia, visiting my brother. But yeah, I'm just trying to be very casual. You see all these windows? There are people there, and they're probably looking outside wondering why this only girl is sitting in this area filming a video talking to herself, but it's okay. I get judged a lot already, as you will see in this video. But no harsh feelings, because I told you guys to send these so we could have some quality conversations. If you're not already part of our alOHANA, which is what we call our family of subscribers, make sure to subscribe down below. I'm Katie, and I'm a college lifestyle YouTuber and freshman at Cornell University. A lot of the assumptions are related to that, and I'd love to talk to you guys. But anyways, I hustle to upload new videos every weekend, so I'd love to see you more here. Without further ado, let's get to the assumption. Mila said, you were rich and that's how you got into Cornell. Okay, I know with the recent college admission scandals, everyone is very skeptical, but no, that's not how I got in. My family has no affiliation with Cornell. We don't have legacy, we don't have donations, we don't have that kind of power in higher education. So I would very much like to think that I got into Cornell in my own merit. You think you can do a lot better than Cornell and that you should be in Harvard or a better school. I don't think that at all. I don't think I deserve to be in a better school. Earlier on, after I got results, I was definitely disappointed because I knew that I was qualified, and if luck was on my side, or I don't know, if some small variable was changed, then I think my chances would have been significantly higher. And I know that's because I got waitlisted at 4 of them instead of being outright rejected. I was obviously disappointed, and maybe that's why I made a lot of videos about it. Not because, well, maybe I was a bit salty at first, but now I'm very happy at Cornell, and the reason I do a lot of videos is because I think there are so many lessons that I learned from those mistakes I made in the application process, and I want you to learn from them so that you can get into your dream school, which, by the way, class of 2023, I am so happy for, I was just really loud and really echo, but class 2023, I am so happy for you. I don't know, one day I was just very curious to see where you guys got accepted to, and a lot of you got amazing schools. You have amazing options, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. If you guys didn't get the results you want to hear, I've been there. I've struggled through a very long college application process. You should click the top right eye to watch the video I did when I got immediately rejected, but just know that what matters is how you pick yourself up from here. I'm sure you've still gone to amazing colleges, and that's just a testament to how much potential you have and how much you can still do. So prove those schools that rejected you wrong, because as some people say, success is the best revenge. Kirsten said you act way less stressed out on camera than in real life. Actually, no. I think generally I'm a very positive, or I try to be really optimistic and calm, because it's never going to stop. In high school, I was definitely more stressed than I was. Honestly, there's no point. It hurts my well-being. It doesn't help me with productivity. If it's at the start, it helps me, and I convert it into motivation, yes, but aside from that, it's not healthy. That said, I have had low points. Normally during exam weeks, I won't vlog because my mind will get split into two, YouTube and academics, but actually I will film during my upcoming hell week, where I have 3 back-to-back midterms / prelims. But generally, one thing I'm very happy with is there's not that big a difference between who I am on camera and who I am in person. Casey said, no boyfriend since birth, never been kissed, never held hands with a guy, never went on a date. Lol, peace. It's true. Not much has changed since I did a video with my best friend who's also in the same boat, the hashtag NBSB, no boy since birth. Since I made that video, it's why I'm still single. You can click the top right eye to check that out. Luke said, I thought you had no social life and were a teacher's pet, but now I know that's not true. Thank you for answering your own assumption. The social life part is debatable. My friends will say I wasn't that social in high school, and that's true. I definitely had to compromise some areas of my life. The social scene was one of them. I don't regret that at all. That was more for, you know, parties and just going out to movies, things like that. And I personally was more happy and satisfied in making videos, doing all the extracurriculars I was involved in. So it's not like I didn't have any human interaction. I had many like I had a lot of social interaction because of everything I did in high school. So that's why I really valued my alone time, because YouTube for me was something that was just all me. I was a one-woman team. It was a nice break from all that I had to do that involved coordinating things with other people. Rohan said, your friends are all Asians. That's not true, but a lot of them are. Especially on camera, you'll probably see a lot more Asians. One of my college vlogger friends, May, shout out to her, she's a brown. She talked about this also in another video, but it's natural to gravitate towards people of the same color, same race, because you share a lot of cultural similarities, especially for me because I'm moving so far from home back in the Philippines, and naturally, like, I just needed some semblance of home or something that reminded me of it. Naturally, I flocked to a lot of Asians. That said, I've made a lot of amazing friends, and now I think I'm putting myself out there more. I've learned such amazing things from people I've met this semester from all over the world. Mara said you dislike living in the Philippines, also because of high crime rates, and want to stay in the US long term after college. That's not true. One thing I really dislike though is traffic. That's not just a me thing, that's what a lot of Filipinos don't like too. But no, I love the Philippines. I think coming here has made me just so appreciative of where I grew up even more. People are so warm, the weather is great all year, but I do see myself going back to the Philippines long term. I'm probably gonna stay in the US for a few years after college just because it's part of my visa and I want to get the experience, but after that I will want to bring everything I've learned in the States back to my home country. Marga said you can't speak your native language. That's not true. Even though I'm shy, I speak with family, but I just don't speak in my vlogs because I think most people speak English. I'm definitely considering making videos where I speak in different languages. Expert Chief said you're trilingual. That's true. At My Place said your parents didn't really understand or accept your YouTube channel when you first started. That is true. If you're new to my channel and haven't seen my Draw My Life or other Q&As, then little backstory. I started my channel in 8th grade when I was in middle school because I was having some teenage adolescent struggles and me and my parents weren't in the best of terms, so I actually started my YouTube channel as a way to cope with family misunderstandings. But of course that was when I first started, and once my YouTube channel started becoming more successful, of course they supported. But really it's more that I proved that I could manage my schoolwork, my extracurriculars, family, other responsibilities while managing my YouTube channel that made them more open to it. And I guess as they saw that I was making a difference and helping other people, they were much more supportive. Kendall said you're only making videos about school because you've run out of other YouTube ideas. It's not true at all. I don't know, when I'm doing study with me, I hit the fact that literally my whole life becomes revolved around studying because I'm a student and I'm studying off camera, but now I'm studying on camera on my YouTube life. I really didn't want to do that at first. I wanted to keep my YouTube, you know, as a creative outlet for me for all the non-academic things I love, separate from academics. But what ended up happening is after I did my IB videos and college app videos, a lot of people wanted me to do more videos like this, and that's totally fine because I want to be making videos that you guys want to see, and that just happened to be what you wanted to see. And I guess it made me reflect a lot on what advice and strategies worked for me in high school and college. So even though it's not the content I originally envisioned I would be producing on my YouTube channel, it is still something very fulfilling because I know, or hopefully know, that it is actually making a difference in how you study or in your everyday lifestyle. And that is by far the most important thing for me on my YouTube channel. Michaela said you are Christian. Yes, I am Christian. It's not like I don't mention it a lot, but it is a big part of me. And yes, religion can be kind of taboo on social media, but like I said, something I'm really happy with is what you see on camera is a lot what you see in me in person too, and I like keeping it that way and being honest with what matters in my life. Bridget said you secretly judge the people that party a lot at Cornell because you didn't do that kind of stuff in high school. Also, no. In fact, because I didn't do it in high school, I was very curious about what the party scene was like in college. I've definitely checked out parties even though I am sober. Obviously gotta abide by the 21 age limit, even though back home it's 18. But also in general, like, you see a lot of people with very different lifestyles here, with different ways to spend their time. Some people will study in the library on weekends, some will go out, and personally I think instead of judging other people and thinking your lifestyle is superior to others, you would benefit a lot more from understanding their perspective, their motivations. I think you learn a lot more. Caleb said you're 5'4" and wish you were taller. I'm 5'9" and I don't wish I was taller. It's getting harder to wear heels. Even though I don't really wear heels, it's getting hard to wear anything with, you know, a small boost because then I become 5'10", and it just gets harder to find a guy who's taller than you. Alfalfa, I love alfalfa, by the way. Like, so anyway, at first I thought you looked like you'd be super boring in the thumbnail of your Ivy League acceptance reaction video, but now I know you're super chill and love your videos. Thank you for also answering your assumption, but also for your support. I love you. I totally agree. In that Ivy League video, I was so boring. Like, I was so monotonous and not how I am like in person, but I've grown a lot in being my full weirdness on camera. Like, if you think about it, there's so many people who just pass by probably wondering what this girl is doing talking to herself. Snowy Tiffany said, even though you were an IB, you didn't pull many all-nighters and got a decent amount of sleep compared to your fellow IB peers. That is true. I didn't pull any all-nighters. The closest I've gotten all-nighter is sleeping 3 hours, which was just a one-time thing, or at most 2-time thing. But if it's a test I have or a presentation, I normally just go to sleep because I know I work much better with a functioning brain on not 8 hours of sleep, maybe 7 hours of sleep, than 3 hours. Joanna said, you started looking into the college admissions process since freshman year. Not true at all. I didn't know anything my freshman year. I didn't know what really a liberal arts education entailed. I didn't know a lot. In junior year, I still didn't know the difference between a college and a university. I didn't know a lot. And in junior year, I still could not see myself in a college. Like, I don't know, just the idea of college was so weird to me. A lot of it I just picked up during end of junior and start of senior year because my classmates were so obsessed with it, always, on Reddit, and I got into the YouTube college world of non-stop college decision reactions, and that led to a lot of other videos I watched, and suddenly college applications was my life, and I wanted to know so much about it. The world, according to Vivian, said, you're a jack of all trades and a master of all of them too. I just know you're good at art and singing and sports and school, and that's literally amazing. Oh, thank you, but I'm not a master of all of them. I don't think that's true. I do say I'm a jack of all trades sometimes, but normally that saying is jack of all trades, master of none. I like doing a lot of different things and exploring a lot, so that's why I try a lot of things. I also fall on interest a lot, but I hope one day I can reach mastery, though I don't think I'm a master of all of them. Nicholas said, every day you wish you went to Harvard. Not true at all, actually. I'm very grateful I didn't end up in Harvard. I visited the campus for the first time in February, and I talked to a lot of friends there and have watched a lot of videos from Harvard YouTubers, and I don't think it would have been as good a fit for me as Cornell. The culture is very different. Sometimes you forget that when you watch vloggers in general that, you think everything's perfect. Generally, we like to portray the highlights and the highs of things, and you forget that being in such a competitive school, comes with its own set of problems. You have so many people who are so ambitious. The culture you promote is bound to just be so suffocating at times, and I know Nick Che from Princeton talked about it, but there's unspoken judgment, and things just get magnified like that as you go up a school's ranking. I think that's quite an Ivy League issue in general. So that's all for this reading assumptions video. If you enjoyed it, if you want me to do more like it, give it a thumbs up, and if you have any video requests, comment them down below because I am on spring break. Subscribe to join our family and don't miss another video. A lot of exciting college lifestyle, that kind of stuff are coming up. My main channel is here and my blog channel is here. I upload new videos every week. We'd love for you to join our Aloha. Make sure to follow me on social media at alOHAKatieg to keep up with my everyday life. Click the top right eye to watch more videos, especially the ones I mentioned, and I will see you in a week with another new video. Bye guys.